In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on April 7, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Oklahoma City Thunder versus Charlotte Hornets. The Oklahoma City Thunder are gearing up to face the Charlotte Hornets on Sunday evening in a non-conference matchup at the Spectrum Center. The Thunder recently suffered a tough 126-112 road loss to the Indiana Pacers, while the Hornets secured a 124-115 home victory against the Orlando Magic. With both teams in different positions, it will be intriguing to see how they perform as the season winds down. The Oklahoma City Thunder have hit a rough patch, losing 5 of their last 8 games. They aim to end a 3-game losing streak after a decisive 126-112 defeat against the Pacers on the road. Luguentz led the Thunder with 22 points on 8 of 1-5 shooting, with Kenrich Williams contributing 18 points off the bench on a perfect 7 of 7 shooting. Josh Giddey recorded 14 points, 9 rebounds, and 12 assists. Despite shooting 48% from the field and 8 of 3 from beyond the arc, the Thunder struggled defensively, especially in the second quarter, where they were outscored by 38 points. On the other hand, the Charlotte Hornets have faced challenges, losing 9 of their last 11 games. However, they found some relief by halting a 4-game losing streak with a 124-115 win over the Magic at home. Brandon Miller led the charge with 32 points on an efficient 1 of 1-3 shooting, supported by Miles Bridges' 23 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists, and Grant Williams 18 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists. The Hornets shot an impressive 59% from the field and 50% from beyond the arc, taking control early with a 38-point first quarter. The Thunder remain undermanned, with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander sidelined and Gordon Hayward questionable. In contrast, the Hornets have a clean injury report. In their previous matchup this season, the Thunder dominated, winning by 20 points. Looking at offensive statistics, the Thunder have averaged 112 points in their last 5 games compared to the Hornets' 105 points in their recent 3 games. Despite missing key players, the Thunder excel offensively, averaging 120 points per game, whereas the Hornets struggle, averaging only 106 points per game. Considering recent performances, the Thunder's track record against the spread has declined, but they remain motivated to secure a top position in the West. The Hornets, plagued by injuries, have struggled to cover spreads throughout the season. The Thunder possess the firepower to bounce back against the struggling Hornets. Although the Hornets might put up a fight, the Thunder's overall strength should lead them to victory, so the Oklahoma City Thunder to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full-game side pick. Defensively, both teams have struggled, with the Thunder allowing 120.5 points per game in their last 4 outings and the Hornets conceding 113 points per game over their last 5 games. Both teams struggle defending the 3-point line, with the Hornets allowing 37.4% and the Thunder allowing 36.4% from beyond the arc. Both squads prefer a fast-paced game, with the Hornets ranked 22nd and the Thunder 7th in possessions per 48 minutes. Their previous encounter this season resulted in a high-scoring affair, suggesting that they could surpass the projected total. Therefore, over the projected total is our full-game total pick. Chicago Bulls versus Orlando Magic. The Orlando Magic will be hosting the Chicago Bulls in an Eastern Conference matchup on Sunday afternoon at the Kia Center. Despite the Bulls entering with a losing record, they are currently holding on to the 9th spot in the East. On the other hand, the Magic are positioned in 4th place, which would grant them home court advantage at the season concluded now. In their 2 previous encounters this season, 1 in each city, the Magic emerged victorious both times, albeit by a combined 9 points. This upcoming game is expected to be closely contested, possibly shaping shaping up as one of Sunday's most thrilling matchups. The Chicago Bulls have been fairly successful recently, securing 3 wins in their last 5 games. They will be looking to extend their momentum after defeating the Knicks 108-100 in their recent home game. Javon Green was the standout performer with 25 points and 13 rebounds off the bench. Ayo Dosunmu contributed 24 points along with 6 rebounds and 5 assists, while DeMar DeRozan added 20 points and 10 assists. The Bulls shot 47% from the field and 7 of 23 from beyond the arc. However, their victory was mainly due to their strong defensive play, limiting the Knicks to only 17 points in the first quarter and establishing a commanding 20-point lead early in the game. On the flip side, the Orlando Magic have been in good form lately, winning 8 of their last 12 games. Despite this, they will be seeking redemption in their next game after having their 3-game winning streak snapped by the Hornets in a 124-115 defeat on the road. Paolo Banchero led the Magic with 32 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists. Franz Wagner contributed 22 points, and Markelle Fultz added 15 points off the bench. Although the Magic shot 44% from the field and 9 of 38 from downtown, they struggled defensively in the first quarter, allowing 38 points and falling behind by 19 points, which proved to be insurmountable despite a strong fourth-quarter effort. The Bulls might face roster challenges with Kobe White and Alex Caruso listed as questionable, while the Magic are monitoring Caleb Houston's status, who is also questionable for the game. Orlando has been exceptional throughout the season and appears poised to continue their success in this upcoming match. The Magic's previous victories against the Bulls reflect their superior health and talent. In the past 4 games, Chicago has averaged 106.5 points compared to Orlando's 113.5 points. With several key Bulls players uncertain for the game, the odds may not favor them. The Magic have relied heavily on their defensive prowess this season, which could pose a significant challenge for the Bulls, especially given their injury-related scoring issues. Orlando boasts 2 scorers averaging over 40 points per game combined, making them formidable on both ends of the court, particularly at home. The Magic have covered the spread in their last 4 matchups against the Bulls and in 8 of the last 10 encounters since 2022, underscoring their dominance. While arguments can be made for the Bulls, considering their fight for the 9th seed and home court advantage in the play-in game, their inconsistency raises doubts. In contrast, the Magic are vying for a top 4 seed and have excelled in covering spreads, boasting a 63.6% success rate. Having won their last 4 games against the Bulls while covering the spread each time, the Orlando Magic to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Orlando's reputation as one of the league's top defensive teams could be pivotal in dictating the tempo of the game and limiting scoring opportunities. The Bulls' injury concerns and lack of depth further emphasize the challenge they will face in matching Orlando's defensive intensity. Considering recent scoring trends, where the under has hit in 3 of the last 4 matchups between these teams and in 3 consecutive games for the Bulls, this Sunday's contest is likely to be a low-scoring affair. Orlando is expected to set the defensive tone, making under the projected total our full game total pick. Washington Wizards versus Toronto Raptors. On Sunday night, the Washington Wizards will be traveling to Scotiabank Arena to face off against the Toronto Raptors. The Wizards are coming off a defeat against the Portland Trail Blazers last Friday, while the Raptors pulled off an upset victory against the Milwaukee Bucks. The Washington Wizards are currently struggling, having lost 5 out of their last 6 games. They'll be eager to break their 2-game losing streak after falling to the Trail Blazers with a score of 108-102. Denny Avdija was the standout performer for the Wizards in that game, contributing 22 points, 12 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Jordan Poole added 20 points and 9 assists, and Tristan Vukcevic scored 17 points. Despite their efforts, the team shot only 43% from the field and a disappointing 5 of 33 from beyond the arc. They made a spirited comeback after trailing by 12 points early on but faltered in the final minutes, allowing the Trail Blazers to slip away. Meanwhile, the Toronto Raptors have also faced challenges lately but regained confidence by ending a 15-game losing streak with a surprising win against the Bucks, 117-111. Gary Trent Jr. was instrumental in this victory, scoring 31 points with 7 made 3-pointers. R.J. Barrett added 26 points and Emmanuel Quickley nearly had a triple-double with 25 points, 11 rebounds, rebounds, and 9 assists. The Raptors shot 45% from the field and connected on 14 of 36 three-point attempts. They mounted a strong offensive surge in the second quarter, overcoming an early 10-point deficit, and managed to shut down the Bucks in the final minute to secure the win. The Wizards may face lineup challenges once again, with Kyle Kuzma and Richaun Holmes listed as questionable. Similarly, the Raptors are monitoring Bruce Brown and Gary Trent Jr., both of whom are questionable for the game. Toronto received a boost in their last game with the return of Quickley and Barrett, who have been crucial acquisitions for the team. These young players, along with Scotty Barnes, are seen as key building blocks for the Raptors going forward. The Raptors have struggled recently due to injuries, particularly Barnes' absence and Barrett's personal circumstances. With Barrett back on the court, the Raptors have a stronger offensive presence, benefiting shooters like Trent Jr., who shine with 31 points in their recent win. The Wizards, possibly missing their top scorer in Kuzma, will face a tough challenge against a Raptors team that has won 2 out of the 3 previous matchups between the two this season. The Raptors roster appears stronger overall, particularly with both teams struggling near the bottom of the conference standings. In their last game, the Raptors ended a significant losing streak by defeating the Bucks against all odds. The team had been dealing with injuries during the losing streak, relying heavily on reserve players. With key players returning against Milwaukee, including Trent Jr. and Ochai Agbaji, the Raptors showed improved form. Barrett's return also made a big impact, and his scoring prowess will pose a challenge for the Wizards' defense, which has struggled in recent games. The Wizards have experienced a downward trend, losing 5 of their last 6 games, and will have been disappointed with their loss to the Trail Blazers. The Raptors, on the other hand, were struggling before their surprise win over the Bucks. Given the current form of both teams, it's hard to confidently predict a winner, but if the Raptors replicate their performance from the previous game, they have a good chance against a depleted Wizards squad. So the Toronto Raptors to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Considering Washington's high-paced style and defensive struggles, as well as Toronto's similar defensive challenges, this game could see plenty of scoring opportunities. Toronto's improved offensive output with Barrett and Trent Jr. back in action suggests that the total points scored could surpass expectations. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.